We are live! Who loves it? Let it go!
I can't because of the copyright. Don't blame me, blame Facebook.
Blame Facebook. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Good News channel. You are here live at the news desk with Anna Richards and
Morgan Richards.
Morgsy Bear. And when we say news desk, we mean our kitchen bench.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know the Pistols is the new handshake?
I didn't know. That's the Wiggles.
No, it's the Pistols.
Do it, you'll be really...
It's the Pistols.
That is the Wiggles. That's
They
100%
stole
the
it.
Wiggles.
They stole it.
Of who?
The 80s.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Breaking news. In breaking news, the
Conspiracy
Wiggles...
Conspiracy theorists are going wild.
The Wiggles stole the Pistols off the 80s.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, the purpose of our Good News channel is to bring to you live every single day good relative news from around the world to uplift you, bring some positivity, allow you to understand, take a breath, and know that there is so much good happening in the world at the moment. It is not just all the doom and gloom that you were hearing on the news. So, excellent. We can see us going live.
Got it here on the channel.
So we're going to start with our usual breaking news. And guys, if you enjoy this, by the way, share it, show us some love, comment. We have a screen up to our right where we are watching all the live comments come through. So engage with us. We absolutely love to have a banter, as you will get to know.
So if you ever see me looking off screen, I haven't had a stroke. There's a little tiny tablet.
Good to know. Okay, so we're starting with our usual breaking news of the recovered coronavirus cases and patients globally, which as of this morning, at reading this report, we are at 108,323 people who have contracted the virus have now made a full healthy recovery.
Yeah, well done. Okay, so staying with COVID-19, I get confused. COVID-19, Corona, they're the same thing, I think.
They are the same thing. I feel like people started to use the more professional name because we were making too many
Corona
beer
is
jokes.
a type of disease, but the specific name for the disease is COVID-19. I think.
I feel like we were
let me know in the comments if that's right or not.
We were making too many beer jokes.
The point is, good news coming out of Italy. Although they're still getting new cases and new infections every day, the amount that they're getting has decreased over the last 2 days, which is a really positive sign for Italy. Starting to flatten out that curve a bit.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Phenomenal.
We want that to keep going for them.
We do, Italy, we do. So now for some more amazing news for those that have lost their job. So obviously what you guys are hearing is that absolutely there is heartbreaking and devastating job losses across the globe, not just our nation. This is global good news. However, we're looking for the good news. And the good news is that the Australian government has actually just announced that Services Australia will be hiring an extra 5,000 workers to help deliver the new support measures for disadvantaged Australians during this crisis. So that's another 5,000 jobs. But not only that, sticking with the hiring wins, there are a number of businesses that are also experiencing amazing growth. So it's not all, like, this is the big thing, right? We're trying to bring you joy and positivity. Yes, some businesses are being lost, but there's also businesses that are experiencing unbelievable growth, like online dating.
Oh, really?
Fun fact, online dating.
Like completely online dating?
Like completely online dating.
Okay.
I feel like it's like, hey Brad, write me a poem. I read this meme the other day. It's like, boys are going to have to up their game. But online dating, we've got here home delivery services. We've got Coles and Woolworths are hiring close to 10,000 new people. Harris Farm in New South Wales, so if you're in New South Wales, and Amazon, of course, as well.
You know, here's what I would be doing as well, is if you live in an area where there's a distillery, I'd be contacting that distillery because a lot of the distilleries are hiring to help make hand sanitizer.
Yes! And then maybe you get a discount on gin.
Maybe just drink pure alcohol.
Maybe.
That's how you kill the virus, you just drink alcohol.
I did say this though at the start. Fake news. Fake news. We only report the truth. Okay, so, and this is a big thing, right? So, there's a Fred Rogers quote that I've always loved, and it's the whole, like, when you see scary things in the news, look for the helpers. You will always find the helpers. And there's so many amazing businesses at the moment that are hiring. you don't know that your local, go in, guys. If you are a man that's struggling or a woman that's struggling with a job loss and you're stressed, go into your local restaurant that might have just started takeaway overnight and see if they need some delivery drivers. They might not have had time to put a sign up yet. So there are helpers everywhere in the community, and they are just some of them.
Okay, so it's just also, Anna mentioned about new jobs being created and all that sort of thing as well. But not only are the new jobs being created, companies are actually now starting to step in, private companies, and get involved and do what they can do with regards to helping with research. And there's a great example this morning, Amazon again. They sometimes, they get a hard time for some of their things, but what they've done here is a great thing. They've kicked in 20 million to help develop faster COVID-19 testing. So right now it takes up to 48 hours. There's some methods that are being developed that will allow tests to be completed within 45 minutes.
Yes,
which is
awesome. Big, and that's big. Why is that big?
Well, because testing is the key is key to helping flatten out the curve.
Yes, and also it's the whole thing that people are getting tested, and it was taking a long while.
Yeah, so they're going out
Exactly.
London to Ibiza, LA, whatever the song is.
Mr. Worldwide, catching trains, going on buses.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Stay #the F home. So yeah, that's amazing news.
So what this helps do is alleviate a bit of anxiety for people as well. I mean, if you're sitting at home for 48 hours waiting to find out whether you've contracted the illness or not, it's pretty important. Also, loving or hating, Clive Palmer has also donated $1 million to get malaria drugs known to treat COVID-19 ready to treat people should they arise. So,
Phenom. Okay, so some amazing news of a billionaire putting his money where his mouth is. Elon Musk, we reported this live from this very desk days ago, as you may remember, that Elon Musk committed on Twitter, and if it was on social media, it's true.
Yeah.
He committed on Twitter that he will donate ventilators to the states should they need them. He has just overnight created in his Tesla and SpaceX factories, and donated over 1,000 ventilators to the county of LA. More to come on that breaking story, but 1,000 ventilators have been donated. I said to Morgan this morning, we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
The billionaires are coming to the party, we're going to be okay.
Okay, so just obviously keeping with good news in the States, the city of Cambridge in Massachusetts is paying 15 local restaurants to produce takeaway meals for the homeless. And this is pretty much seen as a win-win because the city wanted to help struggling restaurants, but they also wanted to help feed the homeless, and this actually stops up to 2,000 people who are currently living rough on the streets. Because of 2,000 people out there on the streets, come into contact.
But they're in
with public
homeless
like
shelters.
Yeah.
They are in
I know,
homeless
but it stops
shelters.
them from being out in the streets,
Yes.
being hungry.
Yes.
And obviously, these 15 businesses are now earning money. They're helping the homeless. They're getting fed as well, which is awesome.
Amazing.
Keeping things
Businesses
ticking over.
helping businesses, people helping people. It is everywhere. You just need to look for it. Okay, so really now for our final big story, and this is something that I am so excited about, and I was just like pacing the house telling Morgan about it, but something really cool and really phenomenal is that Yale University's most popular course that I think it was like 80 or 90% of their students have actually taken, which is I want to get it right, the Science of Wellbeing course. They have just put that online and made it free. So I actually registered for that this morning, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. So Yale University have made one of their most popular and unbelievable courses free and online for all of us to do, and it is the Science of Wellbeing. So you gain skills by finishing this course in gratitude, happiness, meditation, and savoring. And I had to Google what savoring?
Sounds like,
oh, great question, honey. I didn't ask him to set me up.
sounds like lying on the couch eating biscuits.
Or chocolate, or drinking wine. But savoring it just means to learn how to fully feel, enjoy, and extend our positive experiences. So the course engages you in a series of challenges designed to increase your own happiness and build more productive habits, which I think we can all do and need in this time of crises. And I enrolled with ease this morning, so I want to help you do that. To enroll, simply go to Coursera.com. So Coursera.com. Set up an account. It took me 20 seconds to do, and then a homepage will load. I scrolled like 0.5 millimeter, and it was like bang right there. Third across, it said, get started with a free course, and it was the Science of Wellbeing. And I started this morning, and it's amazing. So
when this thing's all over, we can expect to see a lot of Corona babies and a lot of Yale graduates. So there you go.
Yes. Probably both.
I never went to uni, so here's my chance.
Babe, yes.
I just sneaked through with a Yale graduation.
You can be that guy, like Catalina Wine Mixer. Like, yes,
Yeah.
I've graduated from Yale University for sure.
Okay, so it's time for the shower thought for the day, and I get these from Reddit. So and I keep forgetting to acknowledge the users that create this. Today's one, starting off with a funny username, is from King Big Wiener. Just repeating, that's King Big Wiener. That is not my account.
Yes. No, that is confirmed. King Big Wiener.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the shower thought. Throwing a dead fly into the garbage would probably be seen as a sign of respect amongst the fly community. Think about it. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
100%. Speaking of flies, we have them live around the house. We'll check in with them later.
Yeah,
we'll
there
bring
you
you
go.
some more breaking news with that.
Do a live cross to our fly funeral.
We will. And people are asking, can I post the link for the enrollment? Absolutely. I'll put it in the main thing for this. If you're watching this back on Instagram, I will put it, it's Corsia. I've said it, go back, listen again, and look it up. And remember, we are done, ladies and gentlemen, but your job today is just to spread a little love. We will come back live tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. It's my birthday edition. I'll probably be naked and have some champagne. Who knows?
Your birthday's on Friday. Love.
Oh,
Tomorrow's
yeah. We'll be back live tomorrow and again
Thursday.
on Friday.
See you, everybody.
Bye.